And boys, we are back here with another Madden video. Today, what I got for y'all is all about abilities.
Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order.
Before we do go on ahead and jump into the lineup, there's some things that we're doing differently today, and we have a couple of rules. So the first thing that we're doing today, we are not going to have a single combine card on the list today. The reason for that is I know a lot of you guys out there, maybe you can't get the token anymore. Maybe you didn't buy all the tokens because you didn't think the combine cards were going to be as good for as long as they are. So we are just completely acting like they don't exist today. And if you're wondering, oh, where would the combine, all the combine cards would still be here, like Isaiah Simmons, Ramsey, Pat Pete, Barno, like all those guys, offensive too, they would all be here. But again, today we're doing no combine cards, and also we're not going to have a like crazy expensive cards. Like we're not going to have Tavondre Sweat, like he's going for 4 mil. He's just not going to be on the list today. So with that being said, who are we using today? Well, at quarterback right here, I really like the QB Deion Sanders right here. That can be upgraded using his full card. In total, this should cost around like 700K to upgrade him. 99 speed, 98 throw power, great accuracies, and for his abilities, again, we don't really need to talk about stats too much. And this bucket, you could also change it to where you have like roaming or dashing Deadeye. And then of course, he does get the gift wrap for 1 AP too. So I also think Taysom Hill deserves to be mentioned too with the Truz QB. I do like that, and we could show that too right here. Again, gets the baked on Truz as well. You can just run the master attack for 2. You can run like a 0 AP roaming or dashing. Again, right here, tier 2, you get another 0 AP bucket, or you can just go the gunslinger as well right here, and you can also go the gift wrap for 1 too. So it's a 4 AP stack on him, and again, like both of these ability stacks I think are really good. So yeah, these are 2 options at quarterback right here, and we're gonna take the abilities also off of Taysom though, and again, you could go either which way for that. Those are probably my 2 favorite right now when we don't include the combine card. So we're just gonna use Deion though, and at running back right here, we are actually going to go ahead and have Clinton Portis. And pretty simply put, like, I mean, as I'm recording again, the Ring of Honor cards, guess what? They all have 0 AP abilities still, right? We can run the tank for 0 on them. We can run the human joystick for 0. We also get this bucket right here for 0, where we can run like the bulldozer as well. And then on top of that, he gets a lot of things for like 1 if you did want to run it, but we're focused on 0 AP just because that's where the value is. And tier 4 doesn't get anything. Tier 3, it's all like 1 AP again. And then in tier 2, he does get some 0 AP stuff where we can run like a goal line back as well. And yeah, so gets just a bunch of 0 AP abilities. I just really like the 0 AP tank. Now going to receiver right here, some cards I do want to mention. I want to mention Cordell Patterson and also Randall McDaniel, because I really like their 0 AP tank that they can get. I think that is really valuable, of course. And yeah, just the built-on tank I think is really nice. Just 0 AP tank period. Getting that at receiver, I think that's really good. Now, I would rather have like a bunch of them, and with this lineup you kind of can't do that, so I'm just going with more Ring of Honor guys. We're gonna have Marvin Harrison at one of our receiver spots for sure, and you could have different ones. Like we're gonna have Marvin Harrison, and again for abilities gets like everything for 0 AP. I don't even hate the route tech for 1. I think the route tech for 1 is pretty decent value if you did want to run that. We can go deep out elite for 0. We can also go mid in, mid out for 1, whatever you want. And then he also, starting in tier 2, again gets another 0 AP bucket where it's going to be matchup nightmare. So pretty much right here we're spending 0 AP on these guys. Also really like Braylon Edwards too, of course. And yeah, this card again up to the 98 overall. He'd get the same exact abilities as Marvin Harrison, and then also Reggie Wayne as well. And again, you could go what's called Santana Moss too if you did want to do that. But yeah, 91 Reggie Wayne right here, and again upgrading him up to the 98. And yeah, same exact abilities we just covered with Marvin Harrison. I'd run the exact same things on all these guys. So that's going to be our skill position so far. Let's go to tight end right here. We're at tight end. There's 2 that I want to mention, okay? And really, actually, no, it's just 1, because for some reason I had Vernon written down. Vernon's a combine card. Really like Jimmy Graham's abilities. He gets built on mid and elite and matchup nightmare for 0. And yeah, matchup nightmare, mid and elite, we can show that now. And also in like tier 2 right here, it gets everything for 0. He always gets matchup nightmare. And with this, it's like, I mean, you could just go ahead and go like the mid out. So you have both mid in and mid out. Tier 3, he also gets for 0, where, or like for discount at least, it's not for 0, but you can get the short elite for 1. I like that. And then in tier 4, you can run the tank for 1. I also think secure protector for 1 is not a bad thing to spend AP on the tight end. Works in the run game, works in the pass game. I think that's pretty nice. Now in total on offense, by the way, we spent 5 out of our 9 AP, and we're really not spending AP on the offensive line. So with the other 4 AP, what you could do, you could just go Deion Sanders right here, tier 4. Let's run the PLE or set feed lead on him, right? Definitely do that. And then at left tackle right here, we're gonna get started with Joe Thomas, of course. Joe Thomas just gets so many 0 AP things, like 0 AP Secure Pro, 0 AP all day. You can run the 0 AP, what's it called, freaking all day, or you can run linchpin all day, like just get so many things for 0 AP, right? Like also nasty streak for 0. You can get omniscient for 0, like literally just an insane stack on him. We can go Joel Bitonio, who does get a very similar stack as well. 0 AP Secure Pro, 0 AP all day, literally same exact thing, right? Like we said with Joe Thomas, same exact thing. And the same exact thing can be said with Alex Mack as well. Very similar things, right? Again, same exact abilities. At right guard right here, we can go ahead and go with Chris Lundstrom, team of the year guy, who doesn't get the 0 AP Secure Pro, but he can go ahead and get the 0 AP like pass protector, and we can also combo that with run protector, so can essentially get 0 AP what's called secure protector, right? At right tackle right here, I'm going to again have another team of the year guy. We're gonna have Penei Sewell right here, and again for me, just gets like the 0 AP nasty streak. I think is nice. You could run all day for one. We do have 1 extra AP, so we might as well get that. And then on top of that, we can run the pass protector and the run protector in total for 1 AP, like everything. So yeah, this is what I think the ability setup on offense looks like. You could have some other things, but this is my favorite setup right now. Just a bunch of 0 APs everywhere. Now editing this back, I did realize I made one mistake right here on the Deion Sanders card, and that is, you don't need to run this gunslinger bucket right here. You could even go gutsy scrambler to pair up with the dashing deadeye, because player specific was gunslinger for 0. Yeah, my mistake on that. It's 1 less AP for Deion, and again, now you have 1 more AP on offense. So yeah, you can really use it on whatever you want. Now let's go to defense. We're gonna get started at free safety, where I'm gonna have Sean Taylor. Again, these ability buckets did not expire for me, so we can run the deep out, we can run the deep in, we can run mid zone. Really just need the flat zone for 0. I want the secure tackler for 0 for sure. And yeah, this is what his ability bucket could look like: flat zone, mid zone, deep in, deep out, pick artist. You could, instead of flat zone, by the way, you could go pick artist right here and then go secure tackler. I actually kind of like this more for a top safety spot, getting that secure tackler. I think that's more important. Now let's go to strong safety right here. Kyle Hamilton. I just really like this card. Like the card, like the abilities. 6'4", of course. And Kyle Hamilton this time gets the mid zone, gets the pick artist baked on, and you can run the deep end for 0. I like it. And then on top of that as well, if you wanted to, I don't hate flat zone on this card because of the fact that he is going to, like in red zone situations, it is pretty nice to get. So yeah, you could also, so yeah, I like this Kyle Hamilton card a ton. You could just go Ryan Clark right here too, which, I mean, Ryan Clark probably in total does get the better abilities. I like the Kyle Hamilton card more, but again, this is about abilities, and he gets the same exact stack as Sean Taylor, so you can just run that. So yeah, like the Ryan Clark card as well. Now we're just gonna keep it going in the secondary right here. We're at CB. First one up, we're gonna have Tony Gonzalez right here, and Tony Gonzalez can be upgraded, of course, to the 98, and this card again gets a bunch of 0 AP abilities. He comes pre-equipped with the deep out for 0, by the way, deep out for 0. So we don't really need deep in, right? We need the mid zone for 1 for sure. We want that. We want, on top of that, we want the pick artist, and really besides that, we just want flat zone. Like that's really all we need. So yeah, you can just run this card like this. You can mix match the abilities a little bit better, and you can get some 0 APs elsewhere. But yeah, I think that's a really good stack on Tony G. At CB2 right here, we're going to have Richard Sherman, of course, and Richard Sherman, again, Ring of Honor card. Again, abilities did not reset, so we can run the deep out, we can run the mid zone, we can run the flat zone in total for 0 AP. And on top of that, we're just looking for more 0 AP stuff to run, right? Like we can just throw a pick artist on him, of course. And yeah, gets this bucket again for 0. We could go a freaking Stonewall if we wanted to, right? So 0 AP on Sherman. And at CB3, this is a slot corner spot, and I think a good example of what I want right here is Javarius Ward, because he can go ahead and get the mid zone, he can get the what's called pick artist right here for 0, and then he can get flat zone for 0 in this bucket. So 0 AP on Javarius Ward as well. And so far on defense, we've spent 0 AP, right? So, or we spent 1 AP, my bad, 1 AP on Tony G. And we're going to keep it going right here at linebacker. We are going to have at this spot, this is going to be Lance Briggs, and this is a coverage player. You don't really need this player, but he gets mid zone for 0, gets enforcer for 0. You can run the lurk artist for 0, and that's really all you need. You don't really need much more, right? Like you just kind of rock out with this. You don't really need much more. You can throw double lurker on him if you want to. You can run secure tackler, but yeah, you just don't really need much else. At left outside linebacker, we are of course going to have Zach Bond, and Zach Bond gets a really good ability stack because mid zone for 0, lurk artist for 0 right here. And on top of that, he can also get the flat zone for 0. And on top of that, he can go ahead and get the secure tackler for 0 too. So Zach Bond, absolutely amazing card. At middle linebacker, we are going to go ahead and have Julius Peppers, another backyard baller right here, middle linebacker. And this card again, we're going to upgrade him up to the 98, and he can go ahead, player specific, get secure tackler for 0 AP, lurk artist for 0. Literally, you just want lurk artist, mid zone, and flat zone. That's it. Lurk artist, mid zone, flat zone. Besides that, like you can mix match abilities elsewhere. You can run some other 0 APs, but that's really the big like abilities you want on him. Perfect middle linebacker right there for 1 AP. And then also on top of that, we are going to go ahead and have Ray Lewis, who again, Ring of Honor card, because this card's abilities are actually really, really good. So player specific right here, comes pre-equipped with Lumberjack. On top of that, he can get the lurk artist for 0 if you did one right here, or film study. You probably want a player with film study, so we can go film study right here. Gets mid zone for 0 in this bucket. And then in this bucket right here, we can run the secure tackler if you wanted to. Top of that, you really just need lurk artist. And yeah, I think that's a really good stack on Ray Lewis right there. Again, 0 AP. So in total on defense, we spent 2 out of our 12 AP. Now let's go to the defensive line right here, where we're going to go ahead and have, again, more 0 AP guys, but we should mention the unstoppable forces like Karlaftis right here, Zach Sealer. You can run DeMarcus Ware right here too. You can fit in, you know what, since we're here, let's go ahead and do it. I mean, why not? Let's go ahead and just do unstoppable forces. I wanted to mention Dwight Freeney and also Peppers, like his other card, with just all the with all the 0 APs, but we have the players for it. We really might as well just go all out unstoppable forces, like with our AP. I didn't realize where our AP was at first, and we can go in inside stuff and we can go in unstoppable force on Zach Sealer. We still have a lot of AP left, so we could just go 2 unstoppable forces, and I think that's just kind of what you should do. Now our AP kind of crept up to us crazy, so we have 2 unstoppable forces now. And again, I would play Zach Sealer at DT, and I think right in, this is where I play Amari Barno, but this is a spot where we can go ahead and have Dwight Freeney, right? And Dwight Freeney, of course, guess what, gets a ton of 0 AP abilities, where we can go the double or nothing. We can go the edge threat. We can go like no outsiders right here. Okay, we can also put the lurker on him for 0. Of course, we can run we're gonna run inside stuff for 1-2. We might as well. Yeah, you can just literally overload him with abilities. And besides that, I mean, we need the secure tackler too, so we're gonna go secure tackler on him as well. So yeah, I mean, kind of crazy abilities. Does come pre-equipped with speedster as well, and all that for 1 AP on him. Don't even really need to spend AP, and we have 1 AP left. I mean, what do we even spend it on? I have no idea. So now I did do this with the offense as well, but there's another thing I want to add to the defense side of the ball, and that is at least talk about Marcus Stroud. Of course, he was pretty expensive when I recorded the video. His price has gone down after, again, like editing, and Marcus Stroud right here is really, really good. So he can potentially be a Colossus player, which his abilities aren't showing up right now. Let's go ahead and pull up in the database right here. His core ratings are good too. Only has the bull rush move, won't use the finesse move rating. Of course, not the fastest at DT, but what he can get. So gets pre-equipped Stonewall for 0. This bucket right here, you get a ton of 0 APs. This bucket right here, you don't get a lot of 0 APs, but you get some good 1 APs if you did want to run it. And this bucket, you can run the 0 AP lurker, right? But he can get double or nothing inside stuff for 0, which I think is really valuable, or he can get the Colossus for 3, which in this lineup right here could save us an additional AP point, which you could run the Colossus inside stuff as well. And that's just, again, kind of better Zach Sealer. So did want to give some spotlight to Marcus Stroud to end off this video. Yeah, this is what my thought process is on defense. And yeah, I really, really like the setups we have. Pretty great in a zone-based defense. You can run the unstoppable forces. You can do some other things, but these are my favorite setups, or this is my favorite setup in the game right now. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it, man. And I hope you guys did enjoy the fact that we did not go over combine cards today. If you did enjoy that, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys want to be notified every time we upload here, make sure to hit that noti bell. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.